You are one of those special guys that you locate and find that has a boneyard like this. Tell me a little bit about you and your passion for collecting and quarter-ton military parts.
I started this back when I was about 13. I got my first Jeep and it got taken away from me when we drove it through the back of the garage. I knocked the wall out and crushed my sister's bicycle, but been doing it ever since. I went to school got a degree as a park ranger or outdoor recreation and park management, and started doing that, but kept collecting these things and lost a job and started selling my collection off. And I guess it's kind of the American dream, you know. Your hobby turns into a business, and then it kind of quits becoming a hobby and turns into all business. So it's interesting.
Well, listen, I mean, you came to Chickamauga here, which is right on the backside of one of the famous Civil War battlefields here in North Georgia. How did you end up here? You know, I mean, pick this spot, because I mean, of all places that you could have come, I know you were living at Lookout Mountain and that sort of thing. I mean, it's unique.
It's default.
I got
It's just this little area was cut off when they built the bypass, and we basically, property was cheap, and this place was overgrown and falling apart, and me and a friend actually went together and bought it. And we ran two businesses out of here for several years, and he ended up buying a larger building, and we bought him out and moved up to the front building, and now we have the whole piece of property, and well, we're kind of filling it up.
Well, you know, one of the unique things is as I walk around and I see all this lines of old historical actually pieces and it's not junk. You know, to the most folks, they would say, man, what do you do? Well, listen, there's somebody out there who will pay big bucks for the smallest or the largest parts, and you have it here. I mean, you obviously have had a lot more, but you still got a lot.
Well, it's just, I don't know, a nature of the beast. You know, these things, they don't make them anymore, and every little small part counts. You know, we don't scrap anything, and we don't have to, because there's somebody out there who needs this stuff, and when you can't find it, where do you go? You know, and that's...
Well, quarter-ton military parts is, you focus on, let's give the folks a kind of a gist of the years, okay? You kind of stopped short of Vietnam, but you're from World War II all the way up.
Right, we deal with the, of course, the MB, the GPW, the CJ2A, 3A, 3B, the M38, 38A1, and the M170. Now we do get occasionally, we get some M151 parts. That's just, you know, stuff like that's usually mixed in with everything because a lot of it's interchangeable. And then now we've got a hold of a couple of surplus yards, and we're actually doing some bigger truck parts just kind of by default. You know, don't want to see the stuff get scrapped, so we're trying to, you know, get that stuff out so people can use it.
Well, in your 33 years, okay, folks, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna kind of date him because he's 46, soon be 47. You'll have a birthday coming, but in your 33 years of collecting and doing this business, amassing a collection like this for business, that has to be exciting for you, and still finding pockets of stuff out there.
It's out there.
Well, how do you locate it?
It's kind of funny. Craigslist. We get a lot of Craigslist. We do a lot of work with museums, and people will actually contact museums and say, well, my husband died, or my granddad died, or, you know, we have all this stuff that Dad collected and we don't know what to do with it. Do you want it? Are we going to throw it away or what? And they'll contact me, or, you know, and say, well, this stuff is available. We don't want to see it get scrapped, and we'll go in and, you know, make an offer and buy it, or help the people sell it, or, you know, just whatever we can do to get the stuff out to people on the market out there, because they don't make it anymore.